Johnny, 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 Johnny. Johnny, 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 Johnny. Johnny in the morning. Thought I would sing my theme song this morning for you, Blake. I heard you had quite an embarrassing happening, quite an embarrassing, humbling moment happen to you.
Over the weekend?
Yeah.
I'm not telling you.
Well, you know, from what I heard, someone actually called you.
No, somebody actually called me. That would be humbling.
Someone forgot your name and called you Grant Latham. And so now he has to change his nameplates on his car.
Well, I bought
very embarrassing.
Bought a vitamin encyclopedias over the weekend.
Did you really?
Yes, a real good discount. Trying to educate myself on
Are
things.
you really? Well, good luck.
Michelangelo.
Michelangelo.
That guy, he was brilliant.
He was.
This guy was a sculptor. He was a painter. He was a.
Isn't his name Michelangelo? Didn't we just?
No, that's what we said. That's the American version of that.
I see that.
Did you know he was a singer and a songwriter?
No, I did not know he was a singer.
You honestly didn't know that?
No, I did not.
Did you?
I'm a few bars. We'll pick it up.
When he first entered the Sistine Chapels and realized he had to paint all that, do you know it inspired a song? And
Hey, you get off the ladder.
No,
basically is what that was.
You know what he sang when he first entered it?
No,
he sang ceilings, nothing more than ceilings.
We went a long way for that one.
You dragged it out. You dragged it out.
We went further than any man has gone before.
How was Promisekeepers? Well, I heard about it on the radio. You had a good time there.
Yes, I had a wonderful time at Promisekeepers.
I'm surprised you made it there. Did you actually try to drive there in that 1973 Gremlin you own? Or?
That was in the shop.
Good.
Where else does a 1973 Gremlin live?
When are we going to get rid of that, Johnny?
I don't know.
That car's so raggedy. I heard last week somebody broke into it and actually put a radio in the dashboard.
Yeah. that actually happened. It did. I can park that thing anywhere and nobody cares. You know you have a bad car when you change lanes and everybody else just forms a wide circumference of safety around you, you know. I'm coming over, baby. I don't even use my blinkers anymore.
I don't think you can even sell it. Y'all just put a sign out and park it out front. Just put a sign saying free parts just to see what will happen.
Free parts. It'd still be there when I get off work.
Probably with a few new parts added to it.
We feel sorry for you. Let us work on your car. Thank you very much. Good morning. Blake Grantham joins me in the studios.
So you want to talk about this Promisekeepers thing, what you did out there? Or?
No. No, I don't actually. I can't go back to the state of California anymore. Apparently they do have certain laws governing the speed of a vehicle, and so...
Well, the Gremlin, you mean that actually exceeded it? When you went downhill with a tailwind? With a tailwind.
It was downhill. Actually, a semi was pushing me. And I got her up to 25. Apparently, you know, you got to go a certain speed or they kick you off the interstate, and that's what happened. I can't go back to California unless I do 45. So there's the cap right there for me. You know.
So what was
it took me 2.5 days to get to Promisekeepers. When I got there, everyone was getting out of the parking lot. I asked them, how was it? How was what? You missed it, man. I went, well, great. I
heard when you was on the expressway, a family of turtles actually asked you to get to the side so they can get by.
Yeah. They were in the fast lane.
Yeah.
I was in the slow lane.
Who'd you go with? You went with a couple people?
I went with a couple people who wish to remain nameless, and I wish I could mention that.
Wow, they have reputations at stake?
They actually don't want to have anything to do with me now. After you spend 2.5 days going 45 miles an hour with somebody through the desert, you really don't want to see them again.
In a Gremlin.
In a Gremlin. And, you know, the floorboard was basically gone, so all that exhaust fumes was coming up. And, boy, we were seeing everything on that road. I'm telling you, I saw E.T. And
so with no floorboards, were you kind of like going sort of like how Fred Flintstone starts and stops his car?
Yeah, basically. Yeah, Fred was looking like a role model. Yeah, it was tough. I learned a lot about my brothers, though, at Promisekeepers, or at least on the way to Promisekeepers.
Is it true? Well, one of the people who you say want to remain nameless told me they actually, those 50,000 people that were there, actually, they had a prayer about you and this gremlin.
I don't know about that, obviously, because I wasn't there. And I think I'm going to have to buy the tapes now. It's really sad. There's something very wrong about that. I really wish that didn't happen. Apparently, it has. So there you have that then.
Well, if you look, I didn't have anything to do this weekend. If you needed a car, why didn't you just come to me?
Well, I did try calling you. Apparently, you left your phone off the hook.
Well, I got to be honest. I knew you were calling.
I was out there, and no one wanted to talk to me. Where are you calling from? The Mojave Desert? Gee, I'm sorry. Whoa, am I busy? Am I busy or what? We're just going to have to do something else about you.
See, I would have loaned you my car, but I'm not sure. When was the last time you actually been in a car that actually
worked?
Yeah.
I believe that was 1973 when I bought the car. Ever since, they had a good year then. It dropped way off after that. The 80s were not good for gremlins. I'll just leave it at that.
Well, when you drive your gremlin, what vehicle is used in front of you other than a tow truck?
That's it, basically. Basically, I stop at stoplights. They tow me away as a wrecked vehicle.